What's up, wrestlers? Today is super important. It's a small class, so hopefully you're doing this. Even if you're in a hurry, you can still watch this video. But the goal of this video is to help you learn how to do your full bridge and open up your heart more. So what a lot of times happens is we're cramming our legs in, we're cramping the lower back, we're cramming the shoulders, we're just doing a full wheel, we're doing our bridge poses not biomechanically correct. So we're working against ourselves, we're doing a lot of counter movements, and we're just going to try to bring some functionality to that right here today. So what we've all done before, you better be warmed up, nice and sweaty. Whenever you're ready, we're going to bring our feet about 3.5 to 4 feet away from the wall, maybe 3 feet to start out. And we're going to work on something real quick. So bring the feet hip width apart and lift up the hip bones. So you're lifting them up, but without squeezing in or sending back. We're finding a neutral spine. So you're lifting, you're finding neutral, energizing legs, lifting up the hip bones. And let's find a couple breaths here, lifting up, keeping that engagement, keeping the quads engaged. It's the main thing. Less engagement in the glutes. We don't want to cram in the glutes and cram the lower back. We want to keep it open, spacious. From here, let's bring the hands to heart center. Now here, we're going to inhale, lengthen the crown high, and then exhale, bend back a little bit. Inhale, repeat. We're going to keep doing that, and whenever you're ready, you can bring your hands all the way to the wall. And once you bring them to the wall, we're going to walk all the way down to the ground. Straighten out the arms. Wonderful. And walking back up. You see how my chest is really close to the wall? That's how it should be. So if you're too far away, that's going to be a little bit harder. You're going to be doing less of a heart opening. So keep it close. And whenever you're ready, let's repeat it. We're going to do 5 of these. So whenever you're ready, if you have to pause the video, pause it. Meet me right here. So every inhale, you're lengthening. Every exhale, you come a little bit lower. Maybe even hug your chest against the wall. And then breathe here. And make your way back up. Nice and slowly. And 2 more at your own pace. So this time, maybe walk a little bit farther away. Just to give yourself a little bit more space. Wonderful. 1 more at your own pace. Keeping the spacious spine. Wonderful. You should be very warm now. Now, we're going to come close. Find where you're most comfortable. So I'm guessing you just experimented around with your feet close, medium, far away. And now bring it to where you can bring your heart against the wall. You might have to walk your feet close once we get there. So, one last time, walking all the way down. Nice and slow. And then once we get here, walk the hands to the wall and bring the chest up against the wall. Looking in between your hands. Open up your arms and your hips, your chest. Send the belly button to the ceiling by breathing. Straightening out the legs slightly by engaging the quads. Feeling your heart open. 2 more breaths. And slowly come down. And for a counter stretch, which is always nice, hug the knees to the heart. Rock left and right. And from here, we're going to do one more. But this time, we're going to focus on the legs. So let's bring the feet to the ground real quick. Bring the toes as close as you can to your butt. And then sit your heels down. So your heels should be touching your butt. From there, either grabbing the outer edges of your mat or just leaving your hands flat. With the quads, we're sending the feet away from the butt, engaging quads. Lift the hips up. Again, with just your quads. If you want to, again, grab the mat or interlock the hands underneath the butt. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. So from here, what I want you to focus on is the quad engagement. So engaging the quads, sending the feet away from the hands, leaving the glutes relaxed as much as you can, lifting the hips, keeping it broad, spacious lower back, spacious spine. We're just breathing here with your quads engaged, lifting you up. So you don't want your knees to be falling out. You don't want to be pulling your feet in. You want to be kicking your feet away while hugging your knees in. So this is the exact engagement we want when we're in our full wheel bridge pose. So go ahead and drop down. Bring your feet close again. This time, bring your hands above your head. We're going to come into our wheel pose. So bring your hands all the way to the wall. Fingers pointing slightly out if that's better for you. Keeping the elbows wrapped in. Don't let them flare out. Keep them wrapped. Whenever you're ready, inhale up onto your head. So we're used to this as wrestlers. We're used to being on our head. But here we're going to use our arms because we want to open up our heart today. So whenever you're ready, let's inhale, straighten out the arms. Bring the chest to the wall. You're going to have to walk your feet closer maybe. Keep your toes pointed forward, your feet are parallel. Engage the quads, let the glutes relax. There you go. Find that spacious spine, the lower back is relaxed. Opening up the heart. Maybe you can walk the feet a little bit closer for your last 2 breaths. Wonderful. Slowly come down. And we're going to hug the feet. Hug the knees to the heart. Rocking left and right. Wonderful. We're going to do one more round. This round, a little bit tougher. But we can do it. And if you can't, just repeat what we just did. So, let's make our way up. Bring your hands to the wall and come up onto your head. So I'll meet you there. So this time what we're going to do, if you're able to, bring the crown of your head to the ground and walk your fingers through, bringing the elbow points to the wall this time. Wonderful. Meeting me there. You may have to walk the feet closer, and whenever you're ready, pick up the head, open up the chest to the wall. Yeah, there you go. Now you're really open. So from here, keeping the knees slightly pulled towards one another, engaging the quads, leaving the glutes relaxed, keeping the lower back spacious, not cramming, opening up the heart, staying engaged. Yes, breathing into the heart. Keeping those elbow points sending through the ground, lifting your heart up towards the ceiling. One more breath. And slowly come down at your own pace. Hugging the knees to the heart once again. Making any movement that you feel necessary. And from here you can do this as much as you want. Again, the whole point of this sequence today is to learn how to find space. So when you're in anything, you want to keep wrapped. You don't want to let something flare out that impinges your shoulders. So when you're snapping someone down, you want to keep your strength in here, snapping them down. If you shot in on a leg and you're opened up, You want to bring engagement here. You don't want to be loose and out of control when you're opened up. So yeah, rewatch this. Yeah, I'm sweating right now. If you really put full engagement into your muscles and try to find that embodiment in these poses, you will be just as sweaty as me. I know I had to talk the whole time, but that's easier for you. So definitely do this again. Do this as many times as you need until you feel fully open in the heart. I can't tell you how good that feels when you're wrestling and you're fully open. You just feel, you're functionally flexible. So yes, watch it again, wrestlers. Hope you have a good day. Namaste.